Good evening. We bring you the latest in the world of sports. I'm Paolo Del Rosario.
We give you the conversations you want to hear from your favorite sports icons and athletes. I'm Boom Gonzalez. And in tonight's game plan, we'll go inside the game with your Gilas youth head coach Josh Reyes to talk about their preparations for the Under-16 FIBA Asian Championships.
Then we'll check in with UAAP Season 84 men's beach volleyball champions, the University of Santo Tomas. And Jello Vito returns
Really?
to give his latest hot takes for the NBA Finals. Is Klay Thompson's legacy in danger this series?
Wow.
Buckle up, sports fans. Let's get in the game. Our Gilas Youth Under-16 team is getting ready for the FIBA Asian Championships. The competition will take place in Doha, Qatar, beginning on Sunday, June 12, and will continue until June 19. The Philippines will battle Kuwait on Monday and Japan on Tuesday. Our very own Carlo Pamintuan sat down with Gilas Youth head coach Josh Reyes. Let's listen to what he has to say about the team's preparations.
Well, the preparations weren't easy at all. They were very unconventional. We had tryouts overseas and tryouts here locally, bringing in over 40 kids to come in and show us what they've got. And it was really challenging because, as you know, because of the situation, because of the pandemic, really, we are tasked to not just jumpstart the youth program of the national team, but to really jumpstart sports in general in the country. So identification of talent or whether or not a player is ready was very difficult. We really had to do it right there and then during the workouts and tryouts, because we really had no tournaments or previous tournaments to base with. I know youth basketball has been restarting again, but we have very limited information or data or even games to judge players. So everything was really based almost solely on the tries we had. So we also invited players abroad, but when they did arrive, there weren't any guarantees. They still had to fight for their spot once they got here.
How difficult was it to just get them into game shape? Because I'm sure they haven't played, any competitive basketball for a long time, at least for the guys coming from the Philippines.
Getting them in good shape in general wasn't a problem. So a lot of them have been working out, have been working on their skills during the pandemic. But like I said, it's different from actually playing games that matter. So that's the key. It's almost like teaching from zero again. But the talent, the skills are there. It's just really getting him in the swim of team basketball. Team basketball on the offensive side and the defensive side. It took a lot of relearning, teaching, and corrections. But I'm confident that the kids that we have traveling will have a good base going into the tournament.
Coach Josh, can you share with us some details if you did have tune-up games with some teams to prepare your squad for the competitions in Qatar?
We had a few tune-up games against older players. We had a couple against Phenom Elite, who have most of the under-18 prospects for the next tournament. So they have most of the top under-18, 18 and under, 19 and under, 20 and under players over there. And they're really a tough, athletic, big, strong squad. So they really tested us. They tested our toughness, and we had a very productive series of games against them. And then we took a trip up north to Pampanga, had a nice 2.5 mini camp there, played the youth team of the Delta squad again, same age group, around 21, age 21 and under. And we had a series of tough games as well. against that group. And with that, I believe that having the trip in Pampanga really increased or improved our bond, our brotherhood between each other, and hopefully that can carry us along when things get tough, when we face adversity. Hopefully that brotherhood and sense of family will carry us along the way.
Coach Josh, can you quickly run us through the lineup? Who should we, expect to see a lot of? Who will surprise us in the upcoming tournament?
Well, I hope everybody will surprise everyone. Like you said, like just what we talked about earlier, it's really tough to gauge having that 3-year pause of basketball. So until we get there and play the actual games that matter, I think it's not going to be accurate for me to say who's gonna surprise, who's gonna be the best player. Hopefully these 4 guys here can perform well. Hopefully guys like Calum, Jacob, LeBron, and Jared can provide stability, not just in the scoring department, but everything else: rebounding, defending, and making the right decisions. But all these guys up to the 17th player in our pool, I believe they're all deserving. They're all capable when given the opportunity, and they have all great characters. So we just have to really watch out for everybody, and we never know who will come out big. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who comes up big stats wise. It has to be a team effort for us. We're not the same we're not the same youth team that qualified for 2 World Cups in the past, wherein we had a very obvious focal point in Kai Soto. So this time around, we will try to win games, or we will have to win games as a collective unit.
Kuwait versus Japan are in your Group C for the Under-18 Asian Championship. Coach, what are the goals that you're setting for this squad?
Well, really, the ultimate goal is to qualify for the World Cup again. But we need to really top our group to do that. Our group is not very favorable in terms of we are set to cross over with Australia, Australia's group. So we really have to take care of business with our group. But Kuwait, they're a tough team, and especially Japan. Japan has been preparing for a long time, for quite some time now. They've had their pool and players out months earlier before we even started tryouts. Even before we started tryouts, they had everything in place, and they've been building up to this for years already. So that's going to be a tough task for us. But I think if we're able to play our game, if we're able to do the right things, we'll be able to compete and we'll have a good match against Japan.
Carlo Pamintuan alongside Coach Josh Reyes. Good luck to Coach Josh and the rest of our Gilas youth team in the Under-16 FIBA Asian Championships. Now, after the break, we'll check in with UAAP Season 84 Men's Beach Volleyball Champions, UST! Woo! Stay tuned. You're watching The Game.
Welcome back. You're still watching the game. Heading on to the sands this time, more champions grace us with their presence tonight. The trio of Jaron Requinton, Rancel Varga, and Ephraim Di Maculangan brought back the crown to España, bagging their third straight UAAP Beach Volleyball Championship. They join us tonight alongside their coach, Paul Jan Doloiras. Congratulations! Palakpakan naman! Yan! Ganda simula natin. Okay, wala na. Tapos na yung kaba. Coach, let's start with you. First of all, congratulations. You're not new to winning championships, pero ito, tatlong sunod-sunod. And I just realized, this is the first in the pandemic era. So, this is a big deal for you and for the school, Coach.
Yes po, talagang mahirap pero nagawa ng paraan eh. So advantage lang kasi bago mag-pandemic, kami yung champion. So yung motivation namin coming to this season talagang mas mataas. Kaya inalagaan lang namin siya, tapos tinuloy-tuloy namin, hindi namin siya pinabayaan. Kaya umabot sa ganito na nakuha pa rin namin yung championship.
Again, congratulations guys. Rancel, syempre, back-to-back MVP. Your family flew in from Cebu. Gusto na yung feeling performing the way you did in front of your family?
Ang saya po na parang nakikita po nila kung ano po yung sinacrifice ko po ng ilang taon para po umabot po sa ganung stage.
First time ba nila manood ng final?
Hindi po.
Hindi naman. Pero nakakamiss naman siguro kasi grabe ang tagal ng pandemya eh.
Opo, 2 years.
2 years,
Oh,
grabe.
tama. No? Yun yung that's what makes it special. And speaking of flying in, straight from the SEA Games, wala lang, kumuha ng gold, sumungkit, bumalik ng Pinas, kumuha naman ng ginto dito sa beach volleyball. How is that experience? And then coming in, hindi naman midway, sa dulo na nung kampanya. So, what were the challenges? Kasi nag-iba ka rin ng posisyon, di ba?
So, para po sa akin, mahirap po siya. Pero exciting po at the same time kasi matagal pong nawala yung UAAP sa amin. Almost 2 years din po. Tapos, abot naman po sa pag-exchange po, pagpalit po nung position ko. Parang sobrang hirap siya sa part ko kasi 2 years po ako nag-aral ng defender.
Para sa national, team.
po.
Okay.
Tapos pagdating naman po nung UST nung bubble, bali parang 1 week lang po kami nag-training nila coach ng blockings ko po. So, sobrang double time po yung ginawa nila sa akin para mahabol po yung sa blockings ko po.
Well, Ephraim, yung tournament na to, syempre may pressure palaging UST kasi defending champions, trying to get back on top of the podium. Kamusta naman yung pressure nyo going into this one? May kababa or may comfort level knowing that kayo talaga yung dominant dito sa men's beach volleyball?
Siyempre, para sa amin po, hindi nawawala yung kaba sa namin kasi siyempre kami yung defending champions before ng pandemic. Yung iniisip lang po namin is hindi dapat kami mag-chill, hindi dapat kami maging komportable kasi lahat ng team alam namin nag-ensayo kaya hindi namin dapat maliitin yung isa't isa po.
And for the record, para dun sa mga hindi kilala yung ating mga guest, si Ephraim hindi po related sa Di Maculangan. Kasi yan ang itatanong mo lagi. Pareho kayo ng probinsya pa pala, Batangas, and ang daming Di Maculangan sa UST Volleyball. So, for the record, pareho magaling pero hindi hindi sila related. Coach, what was the biggest challenge for this year, the third year? Correct me if I'm wrong, natalo rin kayo sa NU, no? Sa simula. So, binawian nyo rin. So, what was part of the challenge of this third championship? Parang napapangiti ka, Coach.
Actually, yung challenge talaga medyo kasi yung naiba yung yung championship naging isa na lang eh. So hindi namin expect na magiging ganun. Kaya yun, ginawa namin ng strategy na...
Teka, Coach, what do you mean?
Kasi dati, best of 3.
Yung ganong format.
Yung
format.
Tapos ngayon,
Okay,
naging
okay.
isa. So sabi namin, parang mahirap na ito. Kaya yun, buti na lang, bago mag-SEA Games, na kami kakagad. Nagplano na kami na ganito yung mangyayari. Si Dimac, siya yung kukuha ng elimination. Tapos pagdating ni Jaron, kukunin namin yung pagiging blocker niya, tatrabahuin namin. Para pagdating dun sa dulo, siya yung papasok doon. So, nakaplano naman lahat. Pero yun nga lang, di namin expect yung championship na isang laro. So, parang pagandahan siya ng gising ba? Buti na lang napunta sa
Oo,
amin.
di ba? Pagka mga ganyang format, minsan
Mahirap eh.
maisahan ka. Tapos walang bawi.
Walang bawi.
Jaron, so bumalik ka dito to play in the semis and the finals. And one game lang pala yung finals. So, kamusta naman yung feeling mo? I mean, going into this one knowing that yung pressure in that one last game, siguro nadagdagan siguro by tenfold siguro.
Nakaka-pressure po siya pero kailangan lang po talaga siyang kontrolin kasi nakasalalay po sa amin yung pang tripit po namin. So, anong pipiliin ko? Yung kabahan ako or mag-champion kami?
Wow!
So, doon tayo sa mag-champion kami. Kaya papanindigan ko na lang po na pinasok ako ng last 3 games. So, kailangan mag-champion kami, mag-champion kami, kahit gaano kahirap po.
Yung isang kalaban mo doon, dati mong teammate sa SEA Games,
Partner
di ba?
ko po sa
Si
SEA
James?
Si James.
Yeah.
Tama, sa 2019.
Oh.
Okay, so I guess may familiarity that works also. Ransel, ano naman yung challenge ng, I know you prepared for it, pero ano yung challenge ng palit teammate?
Yung challenge po is, pag kami po kasi yung partner,
Correct.
mas more in fast play po kami. Pero pag
Okay.
siya naman po, mas more in parang dinadahan-dahan po namin yung laro.
Ganun
Pacing po.
Pero na part of the plan yun.
Yes po. Kasi si Dimac at si Rancel, ano sila kumbaga, magkasyado na yung dalawa matagal na sila nung nawala na si Jaron sa team namin, nag-focus siya sa national team. Yung dalawa talaga yung nagte-training. So, yung chemistry nandun. So, nung kailangan namin si Jaron, so kailangan namin ng mataas na porsyento ng atake, kaya namin siya ginamit. So, talagang it was a plan talaga na kung ano yung mangyayari ngayong season na ito. Yun
You know,
talaga.
best laid out plans normally do the job. So, gentlemen, congratulations sa championship ninyo.
Two-time MVP pa.
Two-time MVP.
SEA Games bronze pa.
Games bronze.
Si Coach nakarami na yan na medalya, women's, men's, at saka sa indoor.
And you've seen most of them in person.
I have. Unfortunately for them.
Gentlemen, congratulations ulit. We hope to see you again very soon.
The champs are here with us. Okay, thank you very much for coming over. When we return, Jello Vito returns to give his latest hot takes for the NBA Finals. Is Klay Thompson's legacy in danger this series? We'll find out. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game. Finals is set to happen tomorrow in Boston. Now with that, Mr. Hot Takes himself, Jello Vito, returns to give his latest takes on the Celtics versus the Warriors matchup. Okay.
I'm
so,
exasperated already. Okay.
We haven't seen it.
Yes.
Nope.
No, we don't know what it is.
Nope.
Okay, so we'll go to what? Hot take number one.
All right, Jello, shock us.
Yes.
All right. The Warriors are showing signs of complacency right now.
Signs of complacency from the Warriors. Okay,
Kahit na natalo sila ng game 1?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So you actually have a few numbers here. So the third quarter and the fourth quarter, 38-23 in favor of the Celtics, and of course 16-40, or rather the other way around. So a big change in terms of how they deal with the third and fourth quarters. Is that the reason why, or are you not giving the Celtics any credit?
You know, I mean, you gotta give credit to the defense of Boston. But with the Warriors being relaxed in that fourth quarter, not finishing the game right, you want that team to kick that team in the ground and to finish it off right. Because they're the Warriors. They're supposed to be the more experienced team and the more talented maybe in closing out games.
Okay.
Was that also the reason why they lost game 1, you think?
Yes, I really
You think
Come on,
that's
Court, come on.
complacency? That was
No, kasi
complacency?
They were
Tell
all
me,
throughout-
Jello,
all
was that
throughout-
complacency?
Yes, it
Okay.
is complacency. It is complacency.
Alam mo, Boom, I just peeked on the script here, and he's not just attacking players. He's attacking Draymond Green haters.
Oh,
all right?
not
Yeah.
Draymond Green, but the
The
haters.
haters of
Yes.
Draymond Green.
A lot of people have been saying that Draymond's dirty, Draymond's complaining a lot with the referees and all of that. But come on, this is the finals.
Okay.
That's the role of Draymond Green, and that's the thing that yung tenacity niya in that playing court, yung passion niya na pinapakita niya that he really wants to get this championship.
Is that the reason why they're attacking him, though? Is there any other reason? Maybe. No, I'm trying to play devil's advocate here. Is it because he's doing podcasts after every game? He's saying too much. He's pulling uniforms here and there.
I think. Is he not talking too much?
He is, pero I mean, he's that type of guy, and that's what people want from him, and that's the Warriors want from him. Yung
That's what
tenacity,
we really
everything.
want from him? I'm asking.
No, really. Yeah.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
New media.
Okay,
Diba?
new
Yun ang
media.
lagi
All right.
sinasabi. New media.
So here he has one from Klay.
Okay, kasi ito tinatanong natin kanina. We were teasing this question. This series will determine Klay Thompson's legacy, in your opinion?
Yeah, I
This
really
series.
Think, yes, this series. I mean, everybody been talking about Steph trying to win that Finals MVP, but I really think that if Klay steps up his game, you can still put Klay in that Finals MVP conversation. And when he does that, na maging okay siya.
Yeah.
And the Warriors win it, even if they win it, I think there's still a chance na mag-Finals MVP pa siya.
Some pundits are saying that he shouldn't be in the closing lineups or in may mga ganun.
Yeah,
Kasi nga
meron.
because of what has happened
Yeah.
in the first two games, his numbers aren't good.
Yeah, 15 and
Percentage.
11, yeah.
And then iniwan siya sa dulo.
Yeah.
Tama.
Diba? To try to get a rhythm. Does that not bother you? Does it bother you? Or
I mean,
does
it kind of bothers me kasi, again, even if the Warriors win, Finals MVP for sure si Steph.
Yeah.
If he still continues playing that way. And he's just gonna be remembered not just the champion, pero yung second guy lang kay Steph Curry.
Alam mo, I have to disagree here kasi we're still seeing Klay post Achilles.
Yeah.
And once you have an Achilles, we all know it's very well documented. You're not the same player as you used to be. I think since his legacy already secured with the championships and the personal accolades that he got before the Achilles, and knowing what he's doing right now, he still could get a ring.
Yeah, he can. But I feel na kung hindi niya nakuha yung Achilles na yun, I think he should be even part of that 75 top best players. Kung hindi niya nakuha yung injury na yun. But then again, he's not up par right now. So, baka hindi niya ituloy yan, masira yung legacy niya.
you are being
I
unreasonable.
wanna fight this guy. Okay, pero ito medyo lukewarm take to eh. Prediction niya. May prediction siya dito.
Okay.
He's hating on the Warriors, but sabi niya, Warriors in 6.
Wow.
Explain to the Boston fans out there.
Alright. Pero again, if the Warriors stay, kasi kaya sinabi ko 6, pwede ko naman sabihin 5 but 6. Yung Boston kasi, again, you cannot count out the Boston Celtics kasi.
Okay.
Right? Kasi hindi sinabi natin with the series against the Miami Heat. Everyone's been saying Miami Heat will enter that finals. Pero what? Pinrove
I
pa rin
don't think so. Everybody was saying Boston was
No,
going to
your
enter the
people were saying
finals.
Miami. I was for Miami.
But they were so hurt.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, balik
Okay,
tayo.
alright, let's go back.
So really, in your heart, you think it is Warriors in 5? At pinagbibigyan mo lang yung Boston fans na may one more
Ako,
game?
nakikita ko talaga yung Boston, kaya pa nilang umisa. But again, the way the Warriors adjust and the way they play, and yung experience pa rin babalik tayo sa experience. I think they will make some adjustments, but again,
So
Warriors
when are
in
they
6.
winning that one game? Alin yung one game na mapapanalo pa nila in your opinion?
Probably one at home.
One at home.
Not tomorrow?
So
Probably
splitting-
tomorrow
Splitting the
Basta
next.
one at home.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Alam mo,
They're done.
To be completely fair, itong si Gilas not the only analyst sa the game who says that Warriors in 5. No.
Yeah.
It says 6. It says 6.
Right.
But it's really 5,
Si
okay?
Coach Willie
We
Wilson
know what
ba na
he's
siya?
thinking. All right.
Was it
Coach Willie. Let's Coach
Yeah.
Willie.
Kinol out. Coach Willie Wilson. All right. Anyway, two proud franchises battle it out in the biggest stage of the season. Watch the Boston Celtics go head-to-head with the Golden State Warriors in the 2022 NBA Finals. Watch all the games live on NBA TV Philippines and, of course, on Signal and TV5. Thank you very much, Jalo, and thank you for joining us. I'm Boom Gonzalez.
Catch us weeknights here on One News, One Sports, and One Sports Plus. Jealous not here all the time. I'm Paulo Del Rosario, and this has been The Game.